What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all shapes and sizes? My name is Almighty123, and today is the day. Today's the day that I answer your questions. You guys submitted... Fucking chair. You guys submitted, and I'm here to answer them. So I'm going to go through the questions here. I'll put them up on the screen so you guys can see them, and I'm going to answer them as best as I can for you guys here today. Good to see you are back and sticking to it. My question is of great importance. Are you a wizard, Ari? Have a good day. Well, I would tell you if I was a wizard, but I'm not really supposed to reveal that to muggles, now am I? What's the best prank you've ever pulled? Now that is a good question. I actually don't pull pranks all that often, as much as I would like to, because I do enjoy pranks. But the best prank that I ever pulled. Okay, so one other thing you don't know about me, possibly, is that I served in the military from 2006 to 2012. And while I was in the military, it was very common for soldiers to pull pranks on other soldiers. And one of the ones that I remember doing was when one of our sergeants went away on vacation. We wrapped everything on his desk in saran wrap. And by everything, I mean every pencil, even the cereal box on his desk, including this bag of cereal inside it. Every little thing that was in there, we wrapped in saran wrap. And I was told it took him hours to get it apart. I was not there I wasn't able to see it finished, but it took us quite a while to get it all done. But it was totally worth it. In your pubescent years, what was the most embarrassing moments? Have you ever gotten caught? Yeah, my pubescent years though, what was my most embarrassing moment? Well, I'd say my most embarrassing time was back when my brothers and I had finished taking a bath or something like that. I would have been probably, maybe 10. And I lived in the city at the time, and I did my hair up. I put gel in and everything, and I ran downstairs and I ran outside and I said, "Mom, look at my hair!" And I wasn't wearing any clothes. And my neighbor was outside, and she just started laughing hysterically, and that was really embarrassing to me. So now I don't get naked outside. It's a problem. He also asked, when was your first time? How did it happen? When was my first time? My first time doing what? Having sex? No. When and how did your first kiss go? First kiss was back when I was 17 with my ex-girlfriend. And how did it go? It was like... What made you decide to join the army? My grandfather was in World War II, and my father was stationed in Germany, where one of my brothers was born, and moved back here and got out of the military when a little after I was born. So I had another brother then who went into the Air Force, and then I had decided, I'm going to join the military. There were a lot of benefits in it as well, going to school, going to college, so I decided this was probably the best thing for me to do. What made me decide to do YouTube? That is a good question. What made me decide to do YouTube? It is getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. What made me decide to do YouTube? Good question. So a couple of years ago, I started doing streaming on Twitch. I just come across Twitch one day randomly, and I was like, people are live streaming. This is pretty amazing. And I was really, really intrigued by that. A lot of people were interacting with the person that was there. A lot of people were getting into just the game and seeing how it is all done. And then finally I got into YouTube a little bit, and I had done YouTube a little bit before. I'd posted a couple videos, but I never looked for any views or likes or anything like that, subscribers. I never even thought about it. I thought it was just a place where you just posted videos and you would go on there and bam, people would look, whatever. Occasionally one would go viral. That was the thing. But then I ran across a couple of people, a couple different YouTubers, and their personalities, I felt like, were kind of like my personality, or my personality was similar to their personality. And I thought, hey, these people make a difference in the world. They really, really change the way they make people happy. They change the way that everybody thinks, and they are there daily for these people that need to have a smile put on their faces. So the reason I do YouTube now is honestly because it makes me happy, and we should do things that make us happy. Don't go throughout your daily life doing things that make you miserable and never doing anything that makes you happy. We all have to do things that we don't like, absolutely, but we don't have to do them forever. And I've been busting my butt for many, many years trying to get to some sort of place, and my calling, I believe, is to do YouTube, because I do a better job putting a smile on people's faces at the end of the day than I do building a house. Gosh, this is a long freaking question. Who introduced gaming to you? How was gaming introduced to me? Interesting question. So back when I was a kid, I did not have a Nintendo. I had a Sega Dreamcast, and it was given to me back when I was 13, I think. And it wasn't even mine. The thing is, I have 9 siblings, all right? So I grew up with a lot of siblings, and we were homeschooled, so we were always home all the time. But when I was little, we were only allowed to play on the Sega Dreamcast for probably, I think it was an hour a week as we were allotted. So between 10 of us, you know, it's a lot of hours. I mean, I do that daily now, but whatever. But yeah, we played a couple of games. We only had a couple. We had Rogue Spear, Vigilante Second Offense, the original Ghost Recon. Gosh, we had a whole bunch of games. I absolutely loved playing on that thing. And I was really good. I remember Sonic Adventures. There's another one. But then it broke years later, and we didn't have any system. We never bought an Xbox. My brother got a PlayStation, but we never played on it. And so then years later, I joined the military, and I ended up buying a PlayStation 3 back when I got out of my deployment in 2009. And I bought Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and then I got Modern Warfare 2 on the game release night. And those are the first games that I played after I played the Sega Dreamcast. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. After my deployment, there was a 3-month period where we didn't have to work. We were paid leave. So I had 3 months to sit down and do absolutely anything that I wanted to, and I decided I'm gonna game. I'm gonna learn to start playing games. My roommate played games a little bit, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna play games as well. And I just got really, really good at Call of Duty. And I was like, this is amazing. So that is the story of how I became a gamer. How did you meet your fiance? Well, there's a good story right there. For all of you who don't know, I am engaged to this wonderful woman right here. And my fiance and I met, I used to go to a thing in where I live, where we would get together at bars and we would talk about theology. But they had this thing that was all over the state, and then they had this one big get-together in the Capitol, and we all got together from all these groups, and my fiance, she knew my brother's wife, and so we all just kind of hung out that night and drank free alcohol. I ended up asking her out a few days later with one of the corniest pickup lines ever, but it absolutely worked, and we've been now going strong for 2 years. And are supposed to get married in April. And also, she's gonna be probably being a part of these videos hopefully soon. Trying to get her to do it. She's kind of camera shy, but we'll see. How's life even if I talk to you every day? Life's hard. Life is very hard. I'm 26 years old, and I struggle with being able to hold a job. Not because I'm not good at my job, because I'm just not needed in certain places, so I dropped off, or the people that I work with are absolutely horrible people, and it's an impossible work environment to be in. So that's why. What is your favorite color? What is my favorite color? My favorite color is actually purple. And yes, I know that's weird. I like purple. I kind of forgot, how's your Twitch stream going? I haven't streamed in forever. And the reason for that is because it seems like no matter where I go, my internet doesn't seem to be the greatest. It seems to be good enough that I can play games online, but if I try to stream, my upload speed is just not good enough for it. So I try every once in a while when I know the connection's gonna be good, when nobody's home and connected to Netflix and doing anything else in the house. But if anybody's ever home, like they are most of the time, I really can't stream, though I would really like to. Do you still do Twitch? Yeah. Any skits coming in the future? Yes, I am actually in the middle of writing a couple skits right now that I'm going to be having a couple people join in with me because I really, really wanted to add some different variety to this channel, not just going to be a whole bunch of gaming stuff. I wanted to add some skits in there as well. So, be sure to check in for those. They're going to be funny. The writing is going very, very well. Next question is from Dragon Fruit with a Hat. What kind of name is that? Are you still bad at games, Kappa? Yes. Nah, but in all seriousness, are you gonna be streaming again or focusing on YouTube? Kinda missed the fun that came with them. Yes, I am gonna be streaming again. I will stream occasionally because I do want to stream for charity. That is a big thing that I do want to do. YouTube is going to be my main focus now. The reason for it is that it allows me to edit and add in effects and just make things a little bit more interesting. As with streaming, it's all on the spot, and I'm not as good with being on the spot. And plus with upload speeds and all that stuff, you keep running into issues while streaming that you don't have while doing YouTube. Though you do have issues. For instance, I recorded a video last night, edited it for 2 hours, and then went to go export it and save it, and Adobe Premiere crashed, and it did not save the file. It corrupted it. So now I have to start over again. And that's frustrating. Next question is from ProLagger, and this was actually from Twitter. He says, at CMQuig23, which is my Twitter, for all of you who don't know that. What are you planning for the future? Like when you get 500 subs plus, is there any chance you might have to stop again? That is a good question. What do I plan for the future? I plan to be able to put out a video a day, including Saturdays and Sundays. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to put this out for you. And I want to be able to put out something for you guys on one day, on a specific day, every single day of the week. Something that's just explaining what's going on, how things are, just to interact with you guys out there. When I get to 500 subs, nothing's gonna change. There's no reason why anything should change. I want to be able to continue doing what I'm doing. I shouldn't have to change just due to a number of people that are coming in here. You should treat one fan just as well as you would treat 40 million fans. Okay, there's no difference between each fan. Everybody is amazing, every single way, except for the ones that leave mean comments. Is there any chance you might have to stop again? There's no reason why I should have to stop again. Right now, I'm going to be working a part-time job, so I'm not going to be nearly as busy. I should be able to put out videos for you guys in advance so that I can still work, make money, and do YouTube all the time. So I don't see why I should have to stop. Plus, I have an awesome new computer now, so there's that. Savani asks, if you found me permanently shrunk to the size of a bug, what would you do? What if the person you found was someone you disliked? If the little guy was sick or injured, or there was no way to help him survive, would you end it quickly just by squashing him? What? What the heck did I just read? If I found a person the size of a bug, I would probably just pick him up and be like, what? In the heck? And I would be fascinated. I would probably love it. That'd be awesome. Even if it was someone I disliked, I'd probably like him then, because that would be super duper cool. But if the little guy was sick or injured and there was no way to help him survive, would you end it quickly by squashing him? I mean, I don't even like squashing cockroaches or any sort of bug, like a spider. I mean, like, that's gross to me. Like, I don't like that. I couldn't squash him. Definitely no. Sorry. Maybe I'd like throw him. I'd be like, definitely want to squash him. Thank you guys for joining into this Q&A. It's been an absolute blast, and I'm so glad to be able to answer these questions for you. I hope to be able to do this again sometime in the future, and I hope to be able to do a draw my life. Make sure you give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and share this with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to watch this video here. This is the video that came out yesterday, and it's the video that starts the new series. It's Alien Isolation Part 1. And if you missed out on that, then you're missing out on everything. Alright guys, that's it for me. Also today, there should have been another video posted, and it should be part 2 of Alien Isolation, so definitely go check that out too. This is it's not gonna be very often that 2 videos are posted in a day. That's an astronomical amount of work to do, and not gonna happen. If you guys have any more questions, make sure you put them in the comments below, and I will answer them for you in the comments. And also, if you don't want to put them in the comments, you can send me a PM, personal message, for any of you who don't know what that is. And you can also hit me up on Twitter at CMQuig23. You can also find me on Tumblr, which is weird, but apparently I decided Tumblr was a good idea, which is Almighty123. You can also find me on Instagram at Almighty123. And you can find me on Facebook at Almighty123. I'll put all the links down here in the description below for you guys. And if you want to subscribe, give me a high five. Leave me hanging. Alright guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you later.